Hey, good morning. Are you a sales leader, a professional, someone who has really big goals for 2026, but you find yourself feeling stuck, held back by invisible limits? What if those very beliefs that once kept you safe are the same ones now capping your growth? If you've ever felt like you're running in place, working hard but not scaling, leading but not inspiring, and selling but not closing at your true potential, well then this is for you. You see, many of us carry mental and emotional frameworks that no longer serve the leaders we're becoming. What if you could identify and unlearn the hidden patterns that keep you playing small? Spend the next few minutes with me to learn a simple but powerful 3-step process to help you, number one, deconstruct the why behind your why not. Use a powerful NLP technique to reframe the thoughts that are holding you back. Number two, we're going to anchor your state of excellence. Learn to trigger a state of confidence and clarity on command. Then number three, we're going to model a new path. We're going to script new empowering habits to replace the old loops of inaction. It's time to trade self-imposed limits for intentional growth. All right, let's get into it. So here's a 3-point process for leaders and sales professionals to unlearn those limiting patterns. We're going to incorporate psychology and neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP. And I've been studying this since 2012. The 3-point process of learning these patterns begins here. Number one, deconstruct the why behind your why not. This first step is about creating awareness. It's rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, which suggests that our thoughts, not external events, dictate our emotional and behavioral responses. Leaders and sales professionals often have an inner voice or inner narrative of I can't or I shouldn't that limits their ability to scale. So we're going to use the NLP technique of reframing to challenge those beliefs. Well, how do we do this? Identify a specific limiting belief like I can't ask for that premium price or I'm not a born leader. I want you to write it down, then use this NLP technique of changing the submodalities. Mentally, turn the volume of that negative internal voice, change its tone, or make the mental image of the failure scenario small and blurry. Reframe the thought. I can't ask for the premium price becomes I am learning to confidently articulate my value. Number two, now we need to anchor a new empowering state. This step uses NLP anchoring, a technique to create neurological link between specific stimulus and a powerful emotional state. The goal is to replace the state of anxiety or self-doubt with a state of peak performance. How? Well, recall a specific moment where you felt unstoppable, confident, powerful, and in control. Relive the moment intensely in your mind. As you hit the peak of that feeling, create a physical anchor, something like pressing your thumb to your middle finger, and repeat this process until the state and the physical anchor are neurologically linked. Before a big meeting or a call, fire the anchor to trigger that resourceful state of demand. And then number three, we need to model excellence and script the new loop. This step applies NLP principle of modeling excellence and using the psychological concept of chunking, breaking a large goal into small, repeatable behaviors. You see, discipline is built through systems, not willpower. And how do we do this? Well, identify someone who embodies the trait you want. A leader with unshakable composure. Break down their behavior. How do they stand? How do they speak? And think in crisis. Model it. Then create a new behavioral loop. For example, instead of the old loop, prospect says no, feel defeated, give up. Script a new one. Prospect says no, anchor the confident state, ask a new powerful question, listen and adapt. So here's what I want you to remember. The most profound growth begins not in the mind of the strategist, but in the quiet, unrelenting courage to unlearn the armor you built for a war that's been long over. The leader you are waiting for is the one you must first become in your mind before the world can see them. This process isn't about adding more information. It's about subtracting the mental and emotional barriers that keep you small. The framework is your scaffold. The unlearning is your work. If this resonates and you are serious about breaking through 2026, let's connect. Let's book a free 15-minute clarity call to discuss your goals and what's been holding you back. And you can reach me on my website at ericbosniakcoach.com or in the